Hi and welcome to another Checiegirl Creation DIY video. So today I will be making something else with the June Mixed Media subscription box, and that's from the Checiegirl Creations Mixed Media subscription box kits. And this month is themed vintage, and to see a more in-depth video about it you can follow the iCard in the top right hand corner, where I will show you exactly what was in it when I first opened it and where I made my first canvas, which I will put up a picture. And I also decorated a tag in a previous video, and I also put an iCard linking to that, and I will also put a picture of that. If you are interested in seeing how I did those, you can follow the iCard and also look in the Mixed Media subscription box kit playlist, and you can see all the videos I've made using the boxes. So this is just the little welcome to the box thing, and then this is just the what's included. So I was thinking that I would quite like to do some kind of she art girl using the leftover supplies. So I was going to use this canvas board, and it's by Crawford and Black, and it was like a pack of 2, and I have used the other canvas board for my last box, which was the launch box. And this is supposed to be double gesso primed, but I'm not sure if these were just duds or what, because I've never really used this pack before, because it doesn't feel gessoed. You know, it feels, even if it was gessoed, it's very watery. I'm not sure if you could see that. So I have some chalk gesso, not from the box though, because I do have some chalk gesso in this little pot here from the launch box, but I have this chalk primer that I also made. So all of these are made by myself. So the texture paste is by myself, and so is the chalk primer. But the first batch I made was really runny. You could probably hear that. So I'll just open it up so you could see. It's really runny in there. So I wasn't able to use it for the box, but I do use it to prime. So you can kind of see the difference in this one. It's a bit thicker. To prime canvases, if I just need a couple layers of primer, especially if it's something like this. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I will prime this with my chalk primer, and then I'm not sure if I want to use this for her top or the background, like in a few spots. This is really quite nice and subtle. It's like kind of spotty decoupage paper. It's gotten a bit wrinkly though from me opening up the box more than once. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I do know I want to do a girl and use one of the metal charms, which you'll see in a bit, as like a little pendant on a necklace. So I shall put this into fast forward mode, and I will prime this, probably using a brush. I'll probably use a brush. I don't think I'll use a palette knife, I'm not sure yet. And I'll also pick out some papers, stick those down, and once I'm done with that and everything's dry, I'll be back. Okay, so after I bubbled up the texture paste, I just let it dry a little bit more just to make sure that everything was dry, because I didn't want texture paste to, you know, get smudged just in case it wasn't dry underneath the first layer. And now I'm just going to add a little bit more interest to my background using primary cyan and white and maybe this lemon yellow from Checiegirl or Sea White of Brighton. And I'll also be using this Blue Mist by Royal and Langnickel, Crafter's Choice. And I got this from my subscription launch box. So I'll put this back into fast forward mode and I will do that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you also have to make sure to wash your stencil straight away so that the texture paste doesn't, you know, get all crusty on there. And I was kind of using this texture paste like as clouds. So I'll put this into fast forward mode and I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, so I have stuck down the girl and layered up everything, and it all has a really nice chalky texture from using the texture paste and the chalk primer. And I don't know if the camera got this, but I did use some carbon paper to transfer this scanned image onto this 6x6 paper. And I scanned the image mostly because it was stronger than the original sketch, as well as I didn't really want to go over with pen on my original sketch because I quite liked it. So I also found some cording, which is like the perfect colour. It pretty much matches the paper, the decoupage paper. So I'll be able to put that in soon. But first I need to add a bit more colour to the top and pull everything together. And I'm starting to think that I don't really want her to have any like facial features. I just think it looks quite cool like that, but I will add like some shading and stuff. So the texture paste for her hair isn't quite dry yet. I do want to add some shading to her skin first before I move on to her top. So I'm just going to leave that to dry a little bit longer, and then I shall move on to the skin. Though I do think I might give it like another layer, just a very light layer of the chalk primer. So my brush is very watered down, and this chalk primer is really good since it's so runny for washes. So even if I don't want to add any more water, I can still give a really nice wash with it. So I'll put this back into fast forward mode, and then when everything is dry I shall move on to adding colour. And I should be using this blue again for the top, and I also have a green. It is called Bright Yellow Green and it's by Royal and Langnickel. And this is a really nice green, and I'm thinking I might kind of give it a tint with this Naples yellow, and this comes from the box. So I shall use those three colours, and I'm not sure what I want to use for the skin just yet. Maybe some burnt sienna. I think that would look quite good. I'm not sure if I have it down with me, so I'll have to go up in my studio to get that. So yeah, I'll put this into fast forward mode and I'll be back once I've added paint to everything.